So let's start the chapter. Rivers. Rivers is the biggest source of water. Rivers provide us water to drink, irrigations, electricity, cook, clean things, and easy and cheap transportation. It is also source of fresh water that flow naturally towards an ocean, lake, sea, and another rivers. Rivers flows in channels. The bottom of channel is called the bed and the side of the channel are called the banks. Sometimes a river flow into the ground and becomes dry at the end of its course without reaching another body of water. Rivers begins at their source in higher ground such as mountain, hills, where rainwater or melting snow collects and form tiny streams. When one stream meets another and they merge together, the smaller stream is known as the tributary. It takes many tributary streams to form a river. As the river flows, it carries along material or debris called its load. A river load includes its rocks, stones, and other large particles which are washed along the river bed. Now let's the rivers of India. The important rivers of India are Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus, Mahanadi, Godavari, Kaveri, Narmada, and Tapti. River Ganga. Ganga is the most holy river according to Hindu. It has started from the Gangotri in the Himalayas and poured into the Bay of Bengal by traveling of around 2525 km. It is ranked third largest river in the world. There are number of cities that have been developed across the banks of river Ganga like Patliputra, Kasi, Allahabad, Varanasi, Kolkata, etc. It had also created the world's largest delta in West Bengal named as Sundarban Delta. Second is river Yamuna. Yamuna river had originated from the Yamunotri glacier in the Himalaya, then traveled across several states and merged into the Ganga at Triveni, Allahabad. Its total length is 1376 km. Yamuna river's water contributed nearly 70% of the Delhi water supply. The Taj Mahal is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra river is originated from Angshi glacier. The northern Himalayas in Tibet then started into the Arunachal Pradesh to Assam and then merged with the Padma river in Bangladesh. Its length is around 2900 km and plays an important role for irrigations and transportations. It emptied into the Bay of Bengal. Now river Godavari. Godavari is the longest river in the southern India and second largest in India after Ganga. It is originated from Maharashtra and flow through Andhra Pradesh, then merged into the Bay of Bengal after traveling a distance of 1465 km. River Krishna, the third longest river in India after Ganga and the Godavari. Krishna river, which is originated from Mahabaleshwar and flows through the state of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and finally merged into the Bay of Bengal by traveling a distance of 1400 km. River Kaveri. The Kaveri river is one of the large rivers in India which is originated from Talakaveri in the western Ghat of Karnataka and flow through the state of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, finally merged into the Bay of Bengal by traveling a distance of 765 km. River Narmada. Narmada river is the fifth longest in the Indian subcontinent. It is also called the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh due to its huge contribution. Narmada river is originated from Narmada Kund Amarkantak in Madhya Pradesh and merged into the Arabian Sea near Gujarat after a traveling of distance 1312 km. River Tapti. Tapti river is one of the major river in central India. Its total length is around 725 km, which flow through the state of Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, and finally merge into the Gulf of Cambay of Arabian Sea near Gujarat. Now students, there are some questions which is related from river which are given in chapter number 2. So let's we will do the question.